Hey guys, I'm going to go back in time to the late 60s and early 70s when our first time homesteading, and the way I used to replenish our soil for gardens. We used to have a lot of chickens, a couple hundred, and we used to butcher almost 200 a year. So I had a lot of compost, and I'm going to go back to that way of replenishing the soil. So let me show you how that is for these raised beds. Okay, first off, I take compost from, well, it's not quite what I'd call compost, but it comes from the chicken coop. It's pine shavings and their droppings, and I spread it on the bed. Then I turn it in and I wait for it to break down, which really doesn't take too long at this time of year for us. And then the next thing I do is I make a furrow like this, and I put a bucket full, is 5 gallons of pure compost, pure chicken compost. There's a little bit of sawdust in there just from cleaning up the beds, and it's mostly just big droppings. I'll show you. And then I turn that in and let that break down. So then that's going to sit through the winter and be ready for the spring. Okay, so this last bottom area is what's typically the consistency of it. Just the droppings itself. My wife must have used some shavings to get everything loosened up in there. But you know, the sawdust and the shavings will suck nitrogen, good stuff out of the soil, so you got to add a lot of compost. So now I'm just going to turn that in and let it break down for the winter, and then move on to another bed.